Okay, this is what everything I got Saturday and in this bucket. I just want to be quick. It's actually pretty cold out right now. It was snowing a teeny bit. Fortunately for me, the sun is coming out, which is nice. It won't be too freezing while I do this stuff. Anyway, I think I got 191 into this because 140. I think I have 191. Let me just do it quick. 40, 50, 60. 69, 72, 78, 88, 78, 88, 191. Yeah, 191. I was right. Okay. This is what I got yesterday. I got a bucket of stuff for $140. I'll do that next, right? But this is the stuff that I got Saturday when we went to Englishtown, and we went to a bunch of thrift stores all over the place. Anyway, I got an Atari 2600 Mrs. Pac-Man, complete in the case, kind of crushed up, got some dents. It is sealed. Unfortunately, it is beat up sealed, so the plastic did not do a very good job of protecting that, but it was only $3. In Englishtown, I got a 64 and a Super Mario 2, which I think I showed in a video yesterday. But I bought these two. They were $10 each, $20. I needed this. I was like, fuck it. I mean, pardon my French. I was like, oh well. I guess I got to spend $10, even though I would have liked to spend more like $5. This game I'm gonna pair up with an aftermarket NES game console I have, and that will be for gameplay at the con. This was a trade. This was part of a trade with AJ. AJ wanted two things that came out of this bucket. He wanted a Xbox One controller, and he wanted a PS3 motion wand. So what I did was I only paid $140 for everything. I told him I needed this. I figured the stuff I had was worth maybe $30 or so dollars. I don't think I could have gotten more than $30 at the flea market for it. Maybe $25. If I would have put it online, I would have gotten more. So what I said was I told him give me $15, take the other stuff and throw this in, and we had a deal, so it worked out. And I'll go through that stuff next. Let me try. What I'm going to do is I'm going to dent all this stuff, and then I'll just fish it out of the bucket, because that bucket's like a mess, and it's too cold to spend time sorting it. I'm just going to take it out and show it. At one of the thrift stores I went to, I got some Adobe software. I got Adobe Photoshop 6.0. Even though this is a very old software, it's still a powerful software, and it's good for editing and film and stuff like that. After Effects, I believe, is something to do with Premiere is movie editing software. So even though this is old, it probably does a lot of stuff, and After Effects might be more editing software for movies. I believe this stuff is for Windows. Education version. No, this is for Mac. I can't use it. Okay, I was thinking of using this stuff. It's all Mac, so I will probably put it on as a lot on eBay. And this stuff should be able to use by anybody, because this is before they started making software limited use, especially Photoshop. Photoshop, actually, if you want to buy some of their software now, it is insanely expensive. It's like $800 or whatever dollars, it's in the $1,000 range. But now you can rent it each year, which is fine. I think it costs like $100 or so a year, and then you wind up getting the upgraded version, so you don't have to spend $800 every time a new version comes out. We went to Digital Press yesterday to stop in. One of the Charlie, who was with us, hadn't been there in a zillion years. He was getting his hands on a Super Nintendo, so he decided he wanted to shop for some games, and he bought a few games there. And then I bought recently three Nintendo 64s without the power pack. So that's one I paid $10 for. This is one I traded with AJ for. And then the third one, I figured I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait to try and find it to get one. I just want to be able to hook it up and go and play it, and then sell the unit or use the unit for testing. So I paid $10, $9.99 plus tax for a Hyperkin one. I should probably go and buy these online. I should actually register to buy wholesale from Hyperkin and get stuff like that. Anyway. The Digital Press had a buy something and get something free bin, so I bought this and a couple of sodas. And I'm going to say this is a warning to people who might want to buy the sodas out of the cases at Digital Press. I got a couple of Coke Zeros, one for myself, one for my friend who I treated, and they were flat. So I don't know how good the sodas are in digital press, just for anybody who goes to digital press and wants to buy a soda. Anyway, this was in a free bin when you buy something. I bought this, a couple of sodas. I got this. They priced it at $4.99. I'll just save it for like when I do one of the game cons. At one of the thrift stores I went to, they had a bunch of cassettes. Now, I bought a bunch of cassettes the other day, and I'm like, oh yeah, these people want them. They buy them and stuff like that. But it turns out the ones that they really want are metal ones. These are sellable for if it's a cassette that's metal. It's supposedly like the premium top of the line for audio recording. It says best for CD, whatever, for high energy. Supposedly it's about as the best you can get when you're recording stuff on a cassette. It would be a metal cassette. So these were a mix, but they were a bag. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all the metal ones out because they seem to all be Sony USX, right? 60 minutes. And I'll lot them, and I want to experiment. I want to see what that sells for on eBay. And then I have a whole bunch of loose cassettes that I can give, and it's mixed, assorted, whatever. I'm probably going to give that to my friend, right? And they're all new. You can list them, and I got a whole bunch for you. I got at least another 10 or so or whatever in that other bag. All right. Now, onto this box. This box I paid $144 for. And it was one of those things like, here, look through the box and just make me a fair offer. So I looked through the box, and I feel I made a fair offer. It's a lot of stuff that normally I'm not crazy to have. I don't really care. I wouldn't go out of my way to buy any of this stuff. But if someone says, make me a fair offer, then I'll buy it and I'll make them a fair offer. The only thing that's not in this box that you see is the PS3 wand, like a motion wand, sensor, whatever. And an Xbox One controller, which I did trade for the N64 Power Pack. All right, Tecmo Super NBA Basketball. Oh, yeah, it's in there. It's complete. I'll probably just give this to my friend if he wants to list it. PS2 wires, or PS1. N64 wires. I need these. So I'll put that there. A Wii, ugh, extra hairy. What the hell? Gyros. Alright, anyway, it's, what do you call these things? A Wii Chuck. A Wii Chuck. I'll just put that here. Another Wii Chuck. Nunchuck. Another Wii Nunchuck. And, then this seems to be the cables and the sensor bar for a Wii. Oh, here's an Xbox 360 Connect bar. I'm going to give this to my friend. See, I got to sort through this stuff. Okay, here's some more parts to... this seems to be all the parts to another Nintendo Wii. I see everything in here that you need. Okay, so we got that. Here's a Wii. No door. I'm going to use these at the convention to play GameCube games. This way I don't have to use GameCube. Here is a Nintendo 64. This did not have the power supply, and it's just got the regular jumper pack. But now I can hook that up and immediately sell it. If I hadn't bought that stuff, I wouldn't be able to do that. Okay, this looks... everything in this bag seems to be Wii stuff. Like, here's a very dirty, and I actually just touched that with my fingers. Power supply. This has the doors on it. Maybe it'll clean up. You know, this is actually... it's just dirty, but it's actually in better condition than... ugh. No, okay, maybe that'll stay on there. Okay, anyway, it's a Wii. In this bag, look how gross this is. This is probably from someone, like a smoker's house or something. Wii Nunchuck. So far I got like 5 Wii Nunchucks, or 4. And I already showed the power brick. There's the stand. There's the cables. Another nunchuck. A hairnet. I can use this for when I work in the kitchen. You know, a Wii remote. Yeah. So basically, I see like a couple of. What's this? All right. I see a Wii stuff in this bag. So far I got like 2 Wiis, like totally complete. More Wii parts. I got a 64. I had gotten a Xbox One controller. I got the PS3 one, and I got an Xbox One Connect bar. All right, let me just go through some more. So I don't know. You know, it was really cold. It's hard to. And then I got some Wii manuals. These I'm going to take to probably the con, and I'll just sell them for like. I'll put them in a thing for $4, 3 for 10. I'll probably put that with this here, with this booklet. All right, and I need this here. All right. Top Spin 3. A totally BS Wii game. Probably has no value. There's a lot of Wii stuff, I guess. Here's another Wii book. Yeah, another manual. At a convention, you can put this stuff out, and if people need them, they buy them. You know, they're not really great sellers, but. Okay, so this would be the third Wii, and this one's a black Wii. This one is not backwards compatible, so I would probably use this for just if I wanted to put a Wii console for like Super Smash or something like that, or I don't know, any Wii game. Here's a matching black controller. This says it actually has the Wii Motion Plus inside. I think for the white ones you have to buy that and add it onto the bottom. Alright, so basically, so far there's 3 Wiis I got, and that. So I would have paid, say, 15, and 15. I would have paid 45 buying that stuff. I would have paid like 20, but because it didn't have the power thing, say like, or 25 as much, but say like 15 for that. So there's like $60 in what I would have paid for stuff there. And then the Connect bar, I probably would have paid like 10. So that's like $60, $70. And it's like weird. It's hard to do the math when you just got a bunch of random stuff and you're like trying to dump it out and it's freezing. Okay, and then there's all these nunchucks, which I'm not really counting, but say these controllers, even if I only pay $3 a piece, you know, so 1, 2, what was it, 75? No, 70. Like 80. Alright. Here's another one. 80. This is like a say so far like 85, 90. Here's like a aftermarket. Oh, okay. This is probably something you can use on a computer controller. There's that. Oh, here's, you know, I just got a red I got the red what do you call it? Top loader Wii. The limited edition one. I can pair this up with the controller. Say that's what I was up to, 70, 80, maybe $90 and stuff. And then I didn't count in the wand and the Xbox One controller. Probably another $15 is what I would pay for that stuff. So that's like 105. And here I got more Wii parts and another nunchuck and more cables and stuff, which probably this stuff would go to the black one. So really adding that in there. And then another nunchuck. So I'm already over like 100 that for the stuff I would have paid. So I think actually I was being fair, because a lot of this stuff is also random and untested, you know? So there's no guarantee any of it does actually work. What's this for? This is some kind of adapter. This is a very dirty PS2 controller. That 100. Here's some random controllers. You know, what's this? A Belican? Okay, this might be for maybe you can use this for a PS3 or computer. I don't know. All right. Here's another AV for PS2. I don't know. I think I'm gonna save this for like one of these Wii's, so Mario Kart can be played. Here's a remote. Maybe this is an Xbox One remote. I don't know what this is. It says made in China. So, internet start record. I don't know what this is. It doesn't say anything. It looks weird. I have like no value for that. So I think I was like maybe about 100. What was I up to? 115 or so, 20. So then the rest of the stuff would probably make up the $40 that I just kind of guesstimated. Said here, Ken Griffey Jr. Slugfest. That is like a $1 value game for me. This is probably $2 or $3. That's what I'm saying. It's probably like another $20. Oh yeah, Super Mario 64. This is, I would easily pay at least 15 for that. So there we go. And then here's a jumper pack. These come in handy in case I get a red expansion pack and I don't want to include it. Actually, I do have a red expansion pack. So if I hook up 3 Nintendo 64s for the game convention and just put them to the side for now. Yeah, oh, here's another black Wii. Oh, you know what? Do I have one of those? Well, whatever. I got 2 of them now. This I want to keep here handy. All right. And then I'll go through the stuff again. Whenever. Here's these come in handy. If I had to buy this, it would be $5. So, and I would always pay a couple of bucks or at least $1 for these if I need them. So that's an HDMI. You know, if you have to buy it new, the cheapest place to get it is a Five Below. Here's another one of these 64 AVs. This is an old school 64 AV. So, here's an original NES AV. This is really no value unless a collector wants it to complete. And then here's a couple of controllers. This one has a really nice stick on it. So this one would probably be one that I'll hold on to for now. And here's a stand for a Wii. And here's another 64 controller. Really nice stick. I'll hold on to that for now. And here is a Super Nintendo controller. That's everything I got yesterday, Saturday at the Meadowlands. I think I said 191, and at the things. And I think I did pretty good. Although nothing I got. I mean, a couple things I got are like good, reasonably easy seller, but no amazing home runs. And I think I paid a fair price for everything. But that's it for yesterday.